I remember my next guest, Andy Messenger, sets himself the most incredible running challenges, and this year will be no different. He doesn't raise money for some great charities, but this year the cause will be closer to his heart. And I can say good morning, Andy.
Morning, Georgie. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you? And what are you going to be doing, more importantly?
Yeah, like you said, I do like to set some challenges. So this year I've upped the ante a little bit. So rather than just having one challenge this year, I'm going for three. And this one...
Okay, talk me through them, Andy.
Yeah, so this year, last year, sadly, we lost my brother-in-law on the 27th of December to brain cancer. So in his memory, thank you. Yeah. In his memory, I want to try and do something a little bit tougher. So this year, I'm going to do 9 hours of running on the 27th of March continuously, which is 3 months since we lost him. But then follow that up in September with a 62-mile trail race from Gisborough all the way to Filey. And then on October 3rd, I'm going to run the London Marathon for the third time.
Oh, no.
But then rather than do it for normal, I'm going to race it dressed as Boba Fett, which is what his son has chosen as my costume.
Oh, yes, that's even better. Have you got the costume already?
No, I'll buy it a bit closer to the time because I'll have to train in it, so that might be quite a sight to see.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, my word. Gosh, you are really, really... Well, you're literally going the extra mile for your brother-in-law.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh.
Well, with COVID being what it was, that it just felt like there was so little that we could do. It was 10 months from diagnosis to losing him, and it just felt, as a family, we felt really helpless to support him and his wife and his children. So at least it feels like now we can do something and hopefully raise some money for Yorkshire's Brain Tumour charity.
Yeah, tell me, what was your brother-in-law's name? What's his name?
It was Matt. Matt Coles was his name.
Matt Coles. And how old was Matt?
He was 47 when he passed away.
Oh, goodness me.
Just no age at all. And it's really brought home to us as a family the stark reality that the brain cancer, actually, more than any other form of cancer, more children and adults under 40 die of brain tumours than any other form of cancer, but it's just so woefully underfunded by comparison. It's really been such a steep learning curve for all of us.
Yeah, gosh. So you're going at it hell for leather, basically, with three big challenges. You've got three big chances to get some big money for the charity.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the goal. And, like I say, I like to run a lot. I like to do silly things, but you've always got to have a reason why to do them. And this one just really obviously means a huge amount more to be able to feel like that we can give a little bit back and do a little something in his memory.
What gets you through? Because, we talk about athletes hitting the wall and runners like you hitting the wall. What actually gets you beyond that?
It's a healthy mix of determination and being slightly silly.
Yes.
But do you know what? You've got to have a reason why. Sometimes in a race, it's the time that you're going for, but actually there's nothing more powerful than a cause that means something to you. So, on the 24-hour challenge, it was all about the men's mental health. But this, for me now, is just about doing what I can do. Running is something simple, but I can do it, and hopefully, like I say, it's going to raise some money for a really good cause. And actually, it's just going to be an opportunity for me to reflect on some memories of Matt and the times that we all had together as a family, and feel like we've done something constructive out of something really, really quite cruel.
Yeah, definitely. And in these times, even more difficult to mourn that person. To mourn Matt.
Very much so. Like I said, a very small funeral, only a very few of us there. But I know my sister-in-law's has planned something amazing for him. His ashes are actually in America at the moment,
right?
Because they're going to be going to the moon.
They are not.
They are going to the moon. He was
Matt
a massive Star Wars fan.
Going to the moon.
Yeah.
Oh, my word.
We all know that we'll be able to look up there and sort of remember him in that way. So, he was a really lovely bloke, he was. And we, as a family, sort of every big occasion for well over a decade, we spent together. So it's a massive loss for us. But hopefully in this way, and when that'll be there, we can remember him.
Oh, my. Is he going to stay up there? Is that his final resting, or is he just going up for a journey and then coming back?
My understanding is that his ashes will be left on the moon.
Oh, my word. That is incredible.
Yeah.
He's going to be watching you running, You better keep your knees up.
Do you know what? I hope so. I really do. That's how you keep going, is when you think like that.
Definitely. Well, listen, it is a massive time. I should be saying, running you like, yes.
Absolutely.
So the first challenge, 27th of March, then we're into September, then we're into October. So your whole year is going to be taken up with training, isn't it?
Absolutely. That's not massively unusual. Obviously, there's just a lot more motivation. But if anybody did want to follow my journey, there's a Just Giving page. If you just search Miles for Matt. So, that you see all my training that I'm out every day. So I've been out already once this morning, and I'll be out again later today.
Andy, you are a mountain. You are a mountain messenger. You really are. Look, thanks so much for coming on the show. Give my regards to Matt's widow and family, won't you? And to you too. Thanks so much for your time.
Really appreciate it. Thank you.
No, my pleasure, Andy.
Together we can make a difference. BBC Radio.